Alright, hello guys. So this will be week 9 of my OSED preparation, otherwise known as the EXP 301 course by Offensive Security. So the past 2 weeks, from week 7 to week 9, I find myself working rather slowly. The progress has been slow. I was busy with Christmas, New Year's. Yeah, so during this festive period, I find myself not working, not spending as much time on the content materials. Yeah, but that's a matter of fact, and I don't blame myself for that. But I recognize that I need to pick up my pace. So what you're seeing right now here is my ASLR bypass notes. So what is ASLR? ASLR is I'm not sure what the exact words are for the acronym, but it's basically a randomization of the memory address every time a program restarts, or if the OS restarts, depending on what module you're talking about. So if you're talking about Windows API modules, then you might need to restart the OS for the memory address that has loaded the module to be randomized. Or if you're talking about a native program or native module, then a program restart would randomize the memory address used to load the module. So that's the basic theory of what ASLR mitigation is. It is to randomize the loaded address of the module so that exploit developers like us cannot easily access them. And then when we top this mitigation measure with DEP, which is the Data Execution Prevention Mitigation, we have an added layer of protection, and just becomes much more difficult for exploit developers to find an exploit. So what is the DEP? DEP is just making keeping track of memory addresses that are used in the running of the program, uh, keeping track of them so that some of them are not execution. Some of them have policies that are like read write or no execution, no data execution, for example. So yeah, so to bypass that, you might need to make use of some native, not native, you need to make use of some Windows API. I think there are a few common ones, such as write process memory and virtual lock, virtual memory protect, or something like that. This information can be found on Corelland. Let me see if I have it right here. Yeah, it is here. So it's pretty interesting. So choose your weapon. So this is taken from the Corelland website, and you can see the OS or slash API, Windows API that can be used to bypass DEP because of inherent. I don't know. I think it is because they are able to change the DEP from on to off using these APIs. There's no Windows 10, so make no mistake, this is not very updated for the core for OSED. Yeah. Okay. For DEP, I am currently not DEP. Sorry, for ASLR, I'm currently at trying to figure out. Hold on, this is not updated. So I'm trying to figure out the. Oh no, it is updated. I'm trying to figure out the robbed decoder for shellcode. So that is a hard one because okay, apparently there's this thing about um MSF Venom generated shellcode being containing bad characters. So um, let's see, containing bad characters, and then when the program when we are trying to cause a buffer overflow in the program, and when the shellcode is loaded from the stack into the EIP, it would cause, because of the bad characters, it will cause SS violation error, and yeah, so we need a ROP decoder instead of using the MSM Venom decoder. So why MSM Venom decoder wouldn't work is because of the DEP mitigation. Um, this has something to do with uh, one of the opcodes inside the shellcode referring to a memory address that is not writable. So because ultimately what we need for DEP bypass is just memory address that are executable. So when we do buffer overflow, we cause the stack to be overwritten, right? And then we need the EIP to execute that part, that segment of our shellcode. But sometimes because the MSM Venom's shellcode requires rewriting of some of the bytes to make it work. Um, so this is just the mechanism of the MSM Venom decoder. And because the memory address is not rewritable or not writable, then the MSM Venom shellcode would not work. So to circumvent that, we need a ROP decoder for our MSM Venom generated shellcode. So that is another crazy thing. Yeah. Uh, so this chapter is really long, and I've not even included the ROP decoder here. Yeah. So basically, the I have not even mentioned her ASLR bypass. So I think around week 8 I was going through that. So during week 8 I was going through ASLR bypass. The main basic theory behind the ASLR bypass is that we need an info leak. So we need to cause a info leak using some kind of vulnerability in the program. And then once we get the info leak of a certain memory address, we can offset from that memory address anything that we want to do, we want to locate. So yeah, once we have the leaked memory address, we can go on to make use of WriteProcessMemory to bypass DEP, and then again using all the offset from the leaked memory address or the leaked memory address of the selected API or module. In this case, we choose a module, a native program module, to better suit the exploit such that it can work across OSs and across yeah, across OSs. That's about it. Yeah. Okay, so I am quite in a dilemma right now. I'm not sure how to progress. Let's see. So this, oh, this is actually, oh, I think this might be the first time that you guys are looking at my scheduling. So I am actually at week 9, and then yeah. So oh yeah, I was looking at how I was trying to learn what is the code section, data section of a P header. Yeah, as you can tell, my week 7 to 9 is quite sparse. There's nothing really significant, but yeah, I might need to hasten up my speed. And I'm thinking maybe I might not need to be so granular in what I learn and just get on with the exercise. And if I have any questions, I might come back to it. So the
main goal right now is just to quickly go through all the exercises. Yep. And then deep understanding, I might want to look at it later. And then finally try to start already on my exercises or extra mile exercise, not exercise, sorry, the lab. So try to start already on my lab and then also work on my extra mile exercises. So yeah, this is like I think the 6th of January of the New Year's, and it's been going really slow. I'm not liking the look of it, but hopefully I can do this completely, at least latest by the week 16. Yeah, oh my gosh. So that's my update. I will not spend any more time on this. It's like what, 3:15 a.m. and I think the video has been quite long. So we should good luck and leave it to it. Yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye.